Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, it feels very mellow today, so I feel the energy's kind of settled down a bit. So let's see what's on the cards for today then. I'm going to use the Rider-Waite to start with, and then I'm kind of tapping into the Chakra Wisdom, Tarot and Oracle cards. And we go from there. Okay, I'm going to pull 3 cards to start with. Just need to make sure it's recording. I just started it a minute ago and I wasn't actually recording. We've got the Emperor. Okay, let's have a look at what's going on with the Emperor today. The Knight of Pentacles. That's the Knight that's slow and steady. He comes in with a long-term offer. He's been contemplating for a long time. You can see there with the Emperor. Let's get one more. And now we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is actually now working towards his future. What's the bottom? Page of Swords. So this is a surveillance card, wanting to communicate. It's a chatty energy. I've just swapped my chair because that chair was squeaking, and now this one started to squeak, and it wasn't because I double checked it. What's going on with being squeaky? Oh, Squeaky Clean come out first, but I want to say about being flexible, because my my left knee is kind of, I'm better to stand up. When I kind of bend it, yesterday it came up in the readings about actually like exercising and getting healthy, and like the joints are stiff. I spoke yesterday about flexing the body, so squeaky. Okay, let's have a look at these clarifiers. So the Tower's come out with the Emperor card. So if I hold these up, I'm going to read the meaning of the Tower card, and we'll see if we can put a story together. The colours are very alike. Alike. Why did I say it like that? Okay, let me just find the page first, and I'll hold them back up. So we've got a Major Arcana here. Let's find the message. Okay, so the card is The Fool Ignores Her Instinct. See if I can hold these up where you can see. Got to try and balance my elbows so I don't shake. Okay. The Fool is part of the destruction of what an unwise emotional choice can produce. Perhaps the surreal imagery on the card suggests that this may be a premonition. If this is a dream, can she shift directions of her choices in time? Okay. I'm not going to be able to do that. I'm too wobbly. Okay, so the third chakra message. The Fool has climbed the tower. The Fool has climbed the tower against her own instinct. In the Devil card, she was clothed in orange and surrounded by the yellow fire, which implied that her current thinking would burn her. Here she is dressed in the third chakra of yellow, and she is falling, although she is able to land on her feet. Even our gut instinct, third chakra, cannot protect us from unwise choices brought on by immature emotions. Indication: when manifesting and magnetising, it is vital to remember the motto, do no harm. This includes you towards yourself. Things can be repaired. It is not too late, but changes must be made. Okay, and then it's up with the Emperor, which really makes me feel here the change within the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. Okay. Keywords are destruction, problems, rethinking, profound transformations, shifted reality, and emerging truths, and a warning. Okay, what's the meditation? Looks like the masculine's wanting to know, because it really does look like here he's, what he's squeezing there, and there's been this tower moment here between, obviously, the divine masculine, divine feminine's energy. So the meditation is, what shake-up do you need? Are you trying to avoid the outcome? Could this be indicating a missed opportunity? Have you ever let something go only to find something better? Consider without deciding. Okay. Next step, as we move on to the fourth chakra, implying self-forgiveness and spiritual healing, the Fool encounters a star, which represents recovery after a fall. I'm feeling there that the Divine Masculine is really feeling that this was a missed opportunity. Divine Feminine is it's the acceptance, the self-worth, the self-forgiveness. And what did it say about doing it for yourself? You can never find something when you want it, can you? Well, why did I say that? Because normally love comes when you're not looking for it. That's why I said that. And that's why I feel that there's this tower moment between the divine masculine and divine feminine. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is the offer that's coming in. Slow, steady, a lot of contemplation. Be interesting to see what the contemplation is on this card. Got the Four of Cups. Okay. The card of wishful thinking. See if I can do this. Okay. She makes no effort because she simply does not want what she is being offered. The universe offers her something better than what she wished for, yet she cannot see her true path, for she refuses to let go of her personal vanity. The chakra message. This card can reveal love with an imaginary ideal love, waiting for someone else to change, or a life lacking structure. Indication. What is desired may be beyond current reality and far bigger than you are ready for. You are being offered something from your angels, a step forward, perhaps. Keywords: disillusionment, stagnation, entitlement, lack of awareness, apathy, feeling unmotivated, and resignation. Here's the meditation. Okay. Draw into yourself, placing your hand over your heart, feel into your truth. Are you withholding for fear of someone else taking credit for what you create? Or are you in any form of upset about not yet receiving what you desire? What do you see? Contemplation. With kindness, look at what Spirit offers you. So I'm feeling here just really the release of the Divine Feminine. Not dwelling on the past and moving on. Just moving on. There's such this air of freedom. And I said that, love only comes when you're not expecting it. So now we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is now about working. His masculine here, he's working towards his future. Lots of things. He's getting ready, all lined up. And then we have the Strength card, which is the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine together. Let's hold these up. Oh, no, don't fall over. Come on. The Fool has reined in her emotion. The Fool sits atop the golden lion. Why is she dressed in the yellow of of her third chakra and not in the orange of the second. The strength it takes to harness her emotions requires the disciplined thinking of the third chakra, which she summons. So the second chakra message, emotional maturity has emerged through the shadow of the second chakra. Harnessing her feelings required the Fool's focus and is one of the valuable keys to chakra evolution. Notice that she is not ignoring her feelings, she is engaging them. In travelling from the second chakra to the third chakra, the shadow becomes the bridge to manifesting. Okay. The indication, this is not about suppressing feelings. Instead, it is about taming and focusing emotions to be productive and empowering. Keywords are psychic strength, intelligence, vitality, joy, leadership and pride. Now the planet's the moon. I'm going to read this. I haven't read the planets on the other one, but the moon. The waning or waxing moon brings shadow aspects to your emotions. Waning energy indicates a draining emotional situation, while waxing brings more energetic light to your circumstances. At the time of your reading, look up the phase of the moon to see where you are in the moment. And I think that could be really about tracking the moon and actually how our emotions are. And over the last, I want to say, a couple of days, there has been kind of like this zero tolerance. So not really suppressing those emotions, more expressing them. Okay, so it's interesting to have a look and see how the moon kind of affects your mood. So the meditation is, can you step back and observe your feelings as they happen rather than react to them? What would your world look like if you applied this technique more often? And the next steps, having gained emotional strength and maturity in the second chakra, the Fool must now journey within and use these tools to find the answers she seeks. In the Hermit, she will discover where they are truly hidden. Okay. So very feminine, come out with the chakra cards, and very masculine with the Rider-Waite. So let's have a look at this underlying energy. So we've got somebody here who's planning, maybe wanting to talk. He looks quite, I tell you, it's just a Tin Man. That just with maybe your oil in the joints, the flexibility. What did the Tin Man not have? Was it heart? The Cowardly Lion, he needed courage. Oh, we're on the yellow brick road. Right. The Scarecrow needed a brain and the Tin Man needed a heart. He's creaking. Come on. What's the bottom of this? The 9 of coins. Let's read this one. It's just, I said about squeaking. I don't know. It's got to have something to do with the Tin Man. It's like coming to life. And he always had a heart, didn't he? Okay. Well, everything we need's within. So it's kind of like the secrets of going within to the Hermit and finding out the truth. So let's read this 9 of coins. The card of personal inventory. Oh, about going within. Okay. Awesome. Making wise financial choices means investing in memories, not things. The boldness of the orange orchid indicates personal pride in achievements that are yours to enjoy. This is the Divine Feminine's card. I've just realised it's the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. The independence of the Divine Feminine. Chakra message. The higher vibration of our emotional relationship with finances is the trance of financial freedom. Guide your emotions, harness them, and allow them to propel you into abundance. Indication. Continual focus on how to create financial security can create a lack of self-care. Hoarding or a lack of generosity can lead to illness, imagining yourself in fearful situations. Keywords: independence, security, sophistication, ownership, harvesting, prime. Just reminds me of Dorothy, because she was the strength for all of those, for the Scarecrow and the Tin Man and the Cowardly Lion. Okay. And the thing is, she probably had more faith for them than what she did for herself. So, until she was told she had it in her all along, she just needed to realise that for herself. Let's have a look at what the keywords are. Oh, I've read that part, but independence, security, sophistication, ownership, and harvesting prime. The meditation: using the life force of your second chakra, tap into the universal energy and summon your guides. Go deeply into what you'd like to create. What is the feeling associated with your intuition? The contemplation: the better you allow yourself to feel, the more secure your financial future is. Very true. Divine Feminines, you might start to be maybe, you know, just wondering how it's going to go. Okay, and you just have to honestly just relax into that and trust that Divine has that sorted. Because when you worry about that, you actually cause yourself and your body and your environment a lot of stress. So learn to relax, go within and connect for guidance. Take some deep breaths. It's an old template, it's an old pattern, it's just a fear tactic, okay? And then, so obviously we have this surveillance here, I want to call him like the Tin Man, so, of the Divine Masculine. It's like he's been standing there for a long time and now gradually he's just going to start to loosen up and find his heart. Let's get a chakra wisdom, which was there all the time, but we are dealing with the Emperor. I mean, he doesn't want to really look at himself as being lovey-dovey. Okay. Enlightenment. Topaz. If I seek peace, I must embrace my fears. The legend. Topaz is a renowned spiritual teacher. People travel to hear his wisdom. He is journeying up a mountain to seek private counsel with the great servant when a young boy stops him. The boy asks, "If enlightenment is to be found in my own mind, how do I get there?" The moment before he disappears into the mist, Topaz replies, "Through your fears." Inspiration. At this time, your journey is more important than your destination. Remember, if you face your fear, you will grow stronger. Relief awaits. Personal inquiry. My thoughts always drive my choices. How can I use my thoughts to heal myself? Key ideas. Path to enlightenment. The reluctant sage. Taking time alone to connect. Trusting your intuition. Needing solitude and time for reflection. The meditation. Oh, sorry, the keywords are support, courage, and confidence. The meditation. Write down 3 fears. Then close your eyes. Imagine these fears staying with you always. Then imagine them one by one, walking in faith alongside you. Stride through the garden of fear and allow them to stay behind. What is more painful, keeping your fears or releasing them? The choice is yours. So I had this the other night with the thunderstorm that I had, and I'm serious, I had three major fears that I felt that they were. There were balloons, okay, it's really to do with loud noises, banging, popping. Didn't like if anyone was kind of going to pop a balloon in front of me, or when a kid kind of squeaks a balloon, automatically I'd just be like, oh. Fireworks, I dealt with that one a while ago, years ago, well, a few years ago, okay, I really got good with fireworks, and thunderstorms. So I realised a couple of these have come from childhood memories. My mum may be quite scared of thunderstorms and fireworks and things banging. Like if we ever changed the light bulb, we would have to leave the room in case it exploded. So as a child, you kind of left the room because you thought the light bulb was going to explode. Silly things like that. So I took on this fear of the thunderstorm, and I said to you guys, like, I can't remember, before the thunderstorm, we're due one. I think it was when I'd done the reading Thunder, that we were due one. And there we go, we get one. Now, this was quite a big thunderstorm, really, in comparison to other ones. And I wasn't really that fazed by it. I addressed it. Nothing to be scared of. You know, why are you scared? I addressed the fear. But what I actually found out the next morning was both of my daughters and my husband, who's made his transition, absolutely loved thunderstorms. They would go out and watch them. There was no kind of fear. When there was a thunderstorm, it would be me that they would message and ask if I was okay, because they know I'll go into panic mode. So I didn't get a message that night because we haven't really had a thunderstorm for quite a while. So I get up in the morning and I got my first daughter texted me and said, what, the hell, I think it was, what the hell was that last night? I was so scared. And I'm like, really? Yeah. She's like, I've never been so scared. And I said, I think you took on my fear for me. Thank you. She's like, I don't want that. She said, I have never been so scared. So for someone that I wouldn't really expect to be fearful, she actually experienced that, and I was quite calm. I saw my other daughter later on in the day, and she went, I could not sleep. I was so scared. I thought that there was bombs dropping. And I'm like, really? And so, face your fears. I'm like, oh. I said, I'm sure you're going to be absolutely fine next time. I said, Mummy's dealt with that fear now. But this is about, if you're, I've said it to people, if you're fearful, oh, just take my energy. It's fine. I'll take it for you. Yeah, send it to me. You take my energy and I'll take on your fear. And that's what it was. So my daughter's actually maybe got to experience kind of the feeling that I've been feeling for years, until kind of I surrender to it and say, this is silly. I don't even want this as a fear, And I was speaking to someone yesterday who actually told me about how we had been struck by lightning and how it had gone down like a telephone wire across the back of a sofa because there was an extension lead and shot him straight out. It was only yesterday. He was talking about lightning, how it shot him out of the kind of sofa and across the room when he was a child. Okay, but he actually said he liked thunderstorms, so interesting. Enlightenment. I'm not really sure. Did we finish the message? I think so. Yes. I'm going to get another one from here. It's definitely enlightenment for the divine masculine and the divine feminine. And there's also solitude and connecting within. A prayer. So they're both from the yellow section. Oh, that lemonade looks so lovely. Okay. Let's read prayer. Instead about going within. Cool lemonade. My prayers are answered. The legend. An old man sits on his porch with his grandson, sipping lemonade and reminiscing. I've just kind of done that, haven't I? He wanted to be a travelling preacher. He'd been all set to leave home, but his father reminded him to pray for guidance. That very night his father died, and the man realised that Spirit was telling him to stay. Now his grandson appreciates the lemonade and the old man smiles. He never regretted staying on the farm. Inspiration. Cool lemonade is a reminder that there is always a plan. If you were sidetracked from your path, then you will be guided back to your true calling. Personal inquiry. If my most powerful thoughts are a form of prayer, how can I live in active prayer? Key ideas. All prayers are answered. Following where life leads. Being of service and fulfillment. I like that, following where life leads. It is Dorothy, isn't it? Which path do you take? Okay, I might have to watch that movie later. Have a Saturday afternoon movie, especially in weather like this. You've got to find your own kind of rainbow, maybe. Go somewhere over the rainbow. Okay, the keywords are clarity, destiny, and authenticity. The meditation. Knowing that you cannot take anything with you when you leave the earth, that thoughts create your world, think now of the things that make you happy. Having all that you desire begins with taking what you need at the right time. Trust that you will be offered the best. Whether or not you take what is offered is entirely up to you. Okay. I feel like I want to get one more to keep it 3, so maybe I'm putting them a certain way. Enlightenment, prayer. It's like we work backwards here. Let's get one more. So the enlightenment is, I'll show you how I've kind of laid them out. I'd say the prayer is with these two. Let's see what this third one is. Squeaky. Oh, come on. Have a look at how I feel that that's kind of like the masculine's crown's been knocked off this tower here. Just with the red. Let's see what card wants to come out. It's given me 2. Trickery. Let's just read trickery first. Because it asks you which one you are. Which will be kind of, I want to say with divine counterparts, it's the yin yang. So you both got a kind of, shadow side and a light side. So trickery. Kelly, the green dragon. The tempter is as guilty as the thief. The legend. Kelly the green dragon has 1 jumbo-sized acorn to get him through winter. Squirrel spies the huge acorn and decides he just has to have it to win the forest annual acorn contest. To tempt Kelly, he fills a basket with rocks and scatters the tiny acorns he has collected on top. Sorry, excuse me. Kelly feels the weight of the basket and steals it, allowing Squirrel to grab the single acorn. But they both lose. Kelly now has less food and Squirrel is disqualified from the contest for cheating. Inspiration. During trying times, things may be easier if you ask for help. Don't be disappointed if assistance does not come from the place you expect. Personal inquiry. Am I afraid to tell the truth? How does that fear make me manipulate others? What do I really need to say? Key ideas. A dance of scarcity, coveting possessions, vulnerable heart. That's Tin Man. Self-honesty, accusing others and hidden motives. Keywords: vision, honesty and greed. So the meditation is, who do you identify with? Squirrel the trickster or Kelly the greedy dragon? When you close your eyes, which one comes forward? Whoever it is, ask him what he is afraid of. Listen, then ask the great spirits for guidance. Their guidance may come during your meditation or at a later time. So at the moment, it's this self-realisation for the actual divine masculines about past behaviour, how they have behaved, and actually acknowledging that, recognising that. So I feel that that's really for the divine masculines energy there, the trickery. Let's have a look at what's come out. Yeah, with the divine feminine is mysticism. A woman named Aubergine. You are not to know. The legend. A woman named Aubergine calls on the telephone to confirm that she will be with us tonight. Yet no woman named Aubergine has been invited. Of the 4 invited, 2 are wed and 2 are unknown to each other, a woman and a man. Surely, if this mysterious woman were a guest of the man, she would have made it known. A woman approaches, the woman named Aubergine, the woman who will be with us tonight. Inspiration. Is it wise to be the observer? So it doesn't say is it, it says it is. It is wise to be the observer. Do not respond until you are certain. The unknown is not easy, but it is no longer necessary to fear. Personal inquiry. Am I ignoring my intuition? What I suspect is probably true. I must breathe. Key ideas: ignoring signs, unknown motivation, intuitive knowing, fear of the unknown, and a journey. Keywords: intuition, courage, and uncharted. The meditation. See yourself in a crystal clear pool. As you wade in the water, a whirlpool swells towards you and catches you. Aubergine is afraid you would leave if you weren't captive. Assure her that you will stay if she sets you free. She doesn't believe you. You have never met your own fear. Open your eyes. What is real? What is imagined? And what is no longer necessary? This reading's a lot about dealing with fear and letting go. Okay. Let's pull a colour card. Find space to... I'll look at this at the bottom. Emerald City. We have to read it. Oh, wrong book. Where are you going? I'm going over here. Where am I going? Who knows? That way? This way. And you wouldn't believe it. I'm not going to be able to find out. Because it's card number 30. This jumps from 25 to 31. And I thought I got kind of lucky there as well. But who knows? He got into trouble, didn't he? The Wizard of Oz. That was a bit, the wizard. He was tricking people, the trickery. But he was actually loved more, wasn't he, when he actually came out from behind the curtain. He was a lovely old gentleman who had to hide behind this mask. Big mask. With guards. And it was all down to fear. Okay. Are we off to see the wizard? And it's all before you return home. There's 2 cards. Let's see if we can actually read any messages. How do you return home? You click your ruby red slippers, don't you? And you go, there's no place like home. Free yourself from the pain. Oh, I've got itchy ear. Number 2. Just reminds me of that being at those the crossroads. Oh, the first one before that is rainbow. Come on, stop showing me this. No, don't. Carry on. We're escaping to Oz, guys. Red contains unlimited energy, vitality and power, and draws money and prosperity into your life. It is a powerful agent for healing blood disorders, improving circulation, healing diseases, drying up sores or wounds, warming cold areas of your body, and reducing pain. And because red releases adrenaline to stimulate mental and physical energy, red can relieve depression. Use a red sword of light to heal on all levels. Speaking about these body aching, my knee, I've had a cramp in my leg as well. I feel like I've got maybe, you know, kind of like the circulation there. So let's work on all that together, guys, on my left leg, please. Much appreciated. Anyway, so yeah, it's about keeping it active. It's like you've got to keep going, otherwise you'll just stiffen up, won't you? So, free from pain. Imagine you have a red sword of light. At the tip of the sword, there is a red star, which has an incredible healing power. When the star touches anything sick, it dissolves the sickness right out of your body. Visualize touching different parts of your body that need healing with the red sword. I'm going to be trying this. Say, divine intelligence, move your healing light through my mind and body so I can return to a state of vibrant health. That's it. Let's see what the next one is. Oh, I've got 3. What's going on with threes? Turquoise. Awaken your empathy. Let's see if this one's in the book. Turquoise inspires Turquoise inspires the use of communication with feelings, builds confidence in your abilities, connects you with your intuition, and awakens your empathy. Turquoise makes ancient wisdom available and provides a sense of connection to your inner mastery. Hold something turquoise to awaken your empathy for others. Empathy. When you empathise with people, you let go of your judgments and place yourself in their shoes. Allow your spirit to soften and receive an opportunity to support, encourage and inspire others. Holding something turquoise, why can't I get these words out? Aubergine, turquoise. Hold something turquoise, a crystal, some fabric, a flower to remind you of your ability to help others. Then tell someone who needs to hear it that you care about them. The biggest way to prevent diseases is to show others that they matter. So it's really important that you show that to yourself. It did make mention of that. You know, you need to not neglect your own self-love, your own self-care. And that's a lot to do with worrying about money and what's going to happen and what if I take the wrong path and can I be healed? Say, I can now place myself in other people's shoes and talk to them from a place of love and compassion. And the third one, apricot, rejoice and laugh. Apricot lightens any heavy or burdensome energy you may be carrying to bring enormous vitality, joy, and zest into your life. Apricot also releases irrational fears and anxieties. It is a colour of creativity, fun, and intuition. Meditate on the colour apricot to bring more joy and lightness into your life. I said about loosening up. Okay, so joy. Today is a day for rejoicing. Remind yourself of all the golden moments you have experienced in your life. Find 5 joyful moments in this day. Wear something that is apricot or meditate on this colour. Invite joy into your life, into your heart, not even your life. Oh, I could see the rain really dripping then. Okay. So wear something that is apricot or meditate on this colour and invite joy into your heart. Say, Divine Spirits, please awaken the joy, laughter and spontaneity of my heart and soul. I'm sure there's a dancing scene with the Tin Man. I'm going to hunt it out and put it on the Facebook page. Look at these flowers here. And don't you think that they really do look like the colours of within, well, I want to say the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, and then the joint card. Look at all these colours here. Ooh. Oh, come on. And then we have turquoise. How long have I been on for? Okay, 41. Angels and ancestors, let's pull a card. The High Priest. So the counterpart to the High Priestess, intend and create. It does really feel here that that's exactly, what is that that's stuck on the bottom of that book? They look like fossils. They've been out in the garden, it looks like something's kind of... High Priest, intend and create. Let me find out where he is in here. 40. That vein's coming down. Recognise that you have the power to change your life, face your fear and align with the light. In many traditions, the High Priest is the physical embodiment of the Divine Masculine. He acts as a bridge between worlds and is able not only to divine the future, but to help create it too. He may be a leader in his spiritual tradition or in pagan traditions, be second to the High Priestess. But he is always spiritually connected and disciplined, with great respect for his creator and his particular practice. In a reading, this card can represent a spiritual figure, leader or teacher in your life, or an aspect of your path that has led you to where you are today. So the extended message: you are a bridge between heaven and earth, and it's important for you to know that you are more powerful and connected than you may think. Everything you are giving attention and energy to at this time is creating your way forward. There have been some setbacks, but accept these as experiences that have led you to a deeper understanding of yourself and your spirit. Know that you are being guided by the ancestors to direct your thoughts and energies towards what you want to grow, heal and expand, and then watch it happen right before your eyes. It's just over the rainbow. The bridge between heaven and earth. Let's get one more. Air Guardian. Like somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. Shift your perception. think it was one of the movies that actually went from black and white into colour. In the same movie. The beginning of it's black and white and then it goes into colour. I believe it might have been the first one. Don't know why I'm saying that. I've heard it somewhere. So let's have a look at the Air Guardian. Oh, The Last of the Airbenders as well. Is that the name of the film? Last of the Airbenders. Just come through. Let's find out where the Air Guardian is. Come on, I want the 92. Change the way you think and you would change your whole reality. The Air Guardian card represents the angels of the air element. Traditionally, air is all about thoughts, thinking and everything that's happening in the mind. So these angels can help you to overcome any thoughts that have come back to haunt you from the past and to see the world more clearly. They are guiding you to change the way you think about certain situations, as this could be standing between you and greatness. Extended message. When this card arises, it's an opportunity to learn about your way of thinking. You are being guided to recognise that not all you see is exactly the way you see it. Sometimes the mind can play games, and sometimes our perceptions can be wrong. If you are being challenged or feel that there's a lack of clarity and direction in your life at the moment, there's a good chance the way you're thinking or what you're focusing on has a lot to do with that reality. You are being guided to open your eyes and your mind, go beyond any limits you have set for yourself, and recognise that the way you see the world is how you will experience the world. Opportunities are moving in your direction, but they will only open up for you if you are ready to do the internal work to support them. I feel this is really, the High Priest was for like the Divine Masculine. I feel this is for the Divine Feminine. It's spoken about looking at things, you know, as if you was in somebody else's shoes, if you were in their shoes. The Empathy card. I'm going to get finished off soon, but let's just get some, we'll just go for messages from your angels and daily guidance from your angels. Changing direction now. The changes you're experiencing are divinely directed by your newborn willingness to open your heart to love and our guidance. You are protected now and in the future, so follow your path to the happy outcomes you desire. Go for it. Your prayers and positive expectations have been heard and answered. We've been working with you on this situation since its genesis, and we continue to watch over you and everyone involved. Stay on your present path, as it will take you very far indeed. I was going to say we haven't seen any poppy fields yet. I think that was kind of one of the final kind of block, wasn't it? Was the poison of the poppy fields. I think it sent them asleep, didn't it? Go for it. Where are you in here? Very distracted. Okay. You drew this card as encouragement for the situation you're asking about. The angels reassure you of a positive outcome provided you continue to pour love and guided action into the situation. Additional meanings for this card. Don't hesitate. Now is the right time. You're on the right path. The idea that you have is divinely inspired, and the angels foresee a successful outcome. It's like you will get home. Have confidence. Moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God is enough, along with knowing that God works through you and with you in all ways. Lean upon us if your confidence wavers, and we will buoy your courage and faith. This card is a message from your angels saying you can do it. Trust that you have all the ingredients it takes to complete the mission that's before you. Although you may not completely understand how you'll fulfill this task, have faith that you'll be continually guided. The more you can depersonalize this mission and know that it's not about you, the better. Don't listen to the voice that asks, who, me? You are utterly worthy, since you're a perfect daughter or son of the Creator, and the angels surround you every step of the way. Additional meanings for this card: stay in the moment and focus on one step at a time. I think we're worrying about the finances, money, that thing that everybody worries about, money. Okay. So give all worries or concerns to God and the angels. Ask the angels to increase your faith. Trust that God's love and wisdom are working through you. Let's get one more. Your life purpose. The purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings great joy to yourself and others. Don't worry about finding your purpose. Instead, focus upon serving a purpose, and then your purpose will serve you. It's like, don't get turned off of your path. Okay? And there's a lot about the negativity. I said about the poison of the poppy fields. And there is actually a lot coming up about, I shared on the Facebook page, Taylor Swift with Shake It Off. Just haters are going to hate, players are going to play, and you don't really have to participate in that. But you don't need to judge either. Although it's saying about speaking the truth, but I think that it's how do people know if they're not kind of told? And how can we tell people in the most loving, compassionate way, with empathy, with, actually imagining how it must be for them rather than judging, having a look at their situation and how, you would feel if you were in that situation, and how hard it is to actually move on and change directions, most definitely. So let's read this life purpose. This card comes a reminder that you needn't struggle to find your life purpose. Don't worry about how to make good money in a meaningful career. Don't concern yourself with quitting or starting jobs or professions. Instead, follow the path of your natural desires, talents and passions with full intention of bringing joy to yourself and others. Your life purpose doesn't need to be defined or pinpointed. It's a process, not a category. Additional meanings for this card: give all worries about money or career to God and the angels. You're on the right path towards your life purpose. Focus on one step at a time with respect to your life's purpose, and release fears about the future to the angels. What you're doing right now is part of your life's purpose. Your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith. Don't try to force it to happen. I'm sure these came out the other day. It's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life, and watching over you, guiding you and protecting you during these changes. Both of those came out the other day, I believe. We're working in those threes today. Seraphina, I am the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. Okay, let's read this. Your prayers about family have been heard, and I have been sent to watch over you and answer your prayers. I'm here to tell you about a beautiful change coming to your family. You are going through a period of adjustment right now to prepare for this change. It might feel chaotic or disorganised, but be assured that this is simply part of the nesting process. I will guide you through this time and help you with any aspects. I will guide you through this time and help you with any upsets that may occur. Any challenges will stimulate forthright discussions, and this truth is very cleansing. It helps you to know your own feelings and priorities on a deeper level and allows you to share with others in a deeply honest way. Then, when the purpose of the turmoil has been served, the storm will blow over, revealing blue skies for all. This happy change or addition to your family is divinely ordered. Surrender any worries to God and allow heaven to serve as your spiritual family who helps, guides, and watches over you. We love you very much. So definitely shaking up like the foundations. Home reminds me of when it goes up. And you're going to the whirlpool. If I said that word today, whirlpool. You're going to like a whirlpool. And it's all jumbled around, isn't it? The home's gone up in the Wizard of Oz. Being transported to Oz. So, okay, one more. I'm getting one more. I want one more. That's fine. Okay, I'm going to give us more. It says, you are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. And it says, you are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you, and I ask you to relax and feel safe. That looks like a witch right in the middle there, doesn't it, of a whirlpool with Melina. You've got the yin-yang there. And she looks like she's on a porch. Okay. What should we end on? We'll end on a journey of love. Oh wow, the void. Look where you are. In the void. I said there was this hermitage, this solitude for both the divine masculine and divine feminine caught up in this whirlpool, where you have to kind of go to Oz to realise maybe there's no place like home. Okay. At the ending of every cycle and the beginning of every cycle, there is a moment of transition. It may last for any amount of time, a moment of feeling or many years of deep inner work whilst feeling displaced. The transition may require patience to endure the absence of knowing, the lack of certainty about who you are and why you are here on the planet. A void may open up between one moment of meeting with your lover and the seemingly endless stretch of time, even if it is only days that seem as though they are eternal in duration as you wait to reconnect again. Yet, if you can accept that entry into the cosmic void as preparation for your next cycle of manifestation, if you can accept that darkness is holding you with love, not the unfeelingness, then not with unfeelingness, then you can relax and let the preparation be what it must be. Then you can be well equipped for the next steps forward on your glorious divine adventure this lifetime, meeting the beloved, whether divine or human lover, in a fresh new moment. Excited, open, and curious always. This oracle brings you guidance. There are parts of your own process unfolding that you simply cannot know about yet. It will not always be this way, but for now it is most helpful for you to only deal with what is immediately before you. All else will be shown when the time is right. There is growing to be done, and then the void will bring forth the next step on your path to meet you. You do not have to worry, and you do not have to search. Be present, be patient. When you can do something, do it. When you cannot, just be. Your time will come soon. If you are holding a question about relationship, surrender it into the void and let it become what it must be, according to spiritual wisdom and love. A coming together, a blending of one, where understanding spans the space between and separation disappears to form a new. Okay, just get one of these oracles of angels of light, I believe they're called. Ooh, purpose. Wanted to really jump out. So, the angels remind you that every situation or person is placed on your path with a purpose. It may be to strengthen you, offer you an opportunity to resolve or forgive the past, release old patterns, or for enjoyment. Your life purpose is ultimately to do that which brings you joy, satisfaction, and fulfillment. Seeking these soul qualities will place you on the path of your destiny. Once on your life path, allow nothing and no one to deflect you from your mission. Your guidance is to ask your angel to help you find the purpose of your current situation, or, if you are ready, your life mission. Align your strength and willpower and hold your intention to fulfill your purpose. The angels will support you and you will succeed. Affirmation: I am strong and determined. Okay, guys, have a fantastic day. I will catch up with you soon. Take care. Bye for now.